Hi, welcome to this session in food and nutrition, where we're going to create an exam build-up lesson through a 2023 internal exam. And welcome to this platform for Sensor Academy. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell to get notified when next I post any video. So we're only going to target question 1 and question 2. And then on the first question, it says explain the meaning of the following terms. So on A, it says malnutrition. Then on B, it says nutrients. So when it comes to maybe talking about food and nutrition studies while trying to explain these terms, I want you to understand that malnutrition is a condition that happens when the body doesn't get the right balance of nutrients. And most of the times, we can be able to have or experience this from not eating enough, sometimes from eating too much, or in some instances, even eating the wrong kinds of food. So which means when we talk about malnutrition, it's either we talk about the deficiency of something, or we're trying to talk about its high presence, or maybe its wrong maybe presence in the body. So a condition that happens when the body doesn't get the right balance of nutrients. So here we're going to say this is a condition that is, so this is a condition that is experienced when the body doesn't get the right balance of nutrients. So we can be able to put it in this way. This is a condition that is experienced when the body doesn't get the right balance of nutrients. And moving on to the second one, it talks about nutrients. So defining nutrients under food and nutrition studies, we can be able to say the nutrients are chemical substances in food. This can include proteins, carbohydrates, minerals, etc. So these are the chemical substances in food that help the body to grow, repair itself, and stay healthy. So on this one, we can say these are chemical substances. These are chemical substances in food. That help, or we can say helps the body to grow, repair itself, and stay healthy. So you can put it in this direction. So we can be able to say these are chemical substances in food that helps the body to grow, repair itself, and stay healthy. Moving on, that is to question 2. I hope we are following and that this is contributing to the academic benefit that you really need to develop in order to emerge victoriously and boost the current confidence. So question 2 says identify two macronutrients. So when we talk about the word macro, means these are bigger nutrients that are very essential and very highly necessary and important to the body. So since the command word here just says identify, this is as good as naming. So we can talk about carbohydrates, and I want you to understand that carbohydrates give the body energy because carbohydrates are energy-giving foods. These can include rice, nshima, wheat, bread, etc. Then we can also talk about proteins, and proteins are also an example of essential macronutrient that help to build and repair body tissues. So we do not need to explain because it clearly says identify. So we're going to say carbohydrates as well as proteins. So on this one, we're going to say carbohydrates. Then here we can say proteins. Then apart from that, on the last one, it says explain the main function of vitamin K. So when we talk about vitamin K, it is one of that is the important vitamins in the body amongst the possible vitamins that we have. And maybe under food and nutrition studies, we can be able to describe it being able to be helpful in the clotting of blood. And clotting of blood is essential, especially when someone experiences a cut. It helps to prevent too much bleeding when you get injured. So here we can be able to say, simply say, let me just zoom in a bit. So we can be able to say it helps the blood to clot properly. It helps the blood to clot properly, which prevents too much bleeding. When you experience, or when the body experiences an injury. So we can be able to say it helps the blood to clot properly, which prevents too much bleeding when you experience an injury. I hope you find this video very much beneficial. For an exam build-up preparation, kindly ensure that you subscribe to this YouTube channel and you turn on the notification bell to get notified when next I post any video. So till in the next session, for now, it's a very goodbye.